Hi, good morning. Actually, it's not morning. It's 1 p.m. I woke up at 9 a.m. So, yes, the lighting sucks. I didn't do my hair. You get over it. Anyways, today I thought I would do a quick video about why I'm never going to work in retail. Now, obviously, if you know me, you know I really don't want to work at all unless I can work from home. Um, but specifically retail, especially, or just anything dealing with customers, I just cannot. So the other day I was on Twitter. Okay. The other day I was on Twitter and I saw this tweet, okay, where this girl was talking about how she was working, and I guess she worked at a clothing store, and there was this guy who came into the store and he had a bunch of clothes, and he went into the dressing room, and when he came out the dressing room he was empty-handed, only for this worker to go into the dressing room and find that this guy decided, of all places, to take a dump, okay, in the dressing room on the floor and then cover it with all the clothes that he took in there. This same person tweeted about how this girl, or this woman, I think she also went into the dressing room to change her kid's nasty diaper, okay? And instead of using her brain and, folding up the diaper like you're supposed to and finding a trash can or asking, the worker if they had a trash can someplace, she decides to stick the dirty, shitty diaper on the wall. Why? Can you tell me that? Like, what is that? It's stupidity. I just don't understand people like that. Like, they have to have something mentally wrong with them to make them think, oh, let me do this literally gross stuff. Let me take a poop anywhere except where you're supposed to, in the toilet. Make it make sense. Like, I just don't understand. Because I wouldn't be cleaning it up. And I'm trying to find, hold on. There was these other tweets that I found. But I wouldn't be cleaning it up. Like, no offense, but I didn't sign up to be a janitor. Okay. So, if my boss told me to clean up some grown person's poop because they decided to poop on the floor, or cleaning up their throw up or something, I'm not doing it. I'm going to go home. Like, I'm sorry, but that is not what I signed up for. Like, if I signed up to be a cashier, um, or, a clothes folder or something, I'm not going to be picking up someone's poop. Like, what do I look like? I just can't stand people. Of course, now I can't freaking find these freaking tweets. I'm so annoying. So, anyways, how are you doing? And then you have these dumb YouTubers who like to go through drive-throughs and, do dumb stuff to the drive-through workers. I'm like, if you're lucky you didn't do that to me, because I would have definitely thrown your food at you through the window. Like, leave these people alone. Like, what is wrong with you? Off your stupid content or something? Ugh, piece of trash people, I swear. Anyways, I can't find these things. There was another one where this girl found a bloody tampon in the corner of a dressing room. People love to do things in dressing rooms because they can hide in there and basically not get caught, because they can just leave, and like, it's usually going to be, a while before um someone finds what they did. I just Oh, here it is. Is this it? Yes. Okay, so here's one. Yes, so this. Okay, so we have this one. This other one. Okay, so this other girl, she says, I was an assistant manager at a store in a fairly high-end mall. One evening, a bunch of white teen girls came in and took at least half a rolling rack of clothes into the dressing room. We weren't busy, so I let them into the dressing room to try on the clothes. After about 10 minutes and not hearing from them, I checked on them, and not only were the clothes all over the dressing room, but one of the little brats took a dump in the middle of the largest dressing room. Why? Why? You couldn't find a bathroom in a mall? You're in a mall. What are you doing? Go to the bathroom, you moron. Like, I don't understand. I genuinely don't get it. These people are so freaking disgusting. This other one. Ask, asking for a retailer to take responsibility for your broken condom makes you an idiot. If you use the condom and your girlfriend still got pregnant, it's not the retailer's fault. People are just people are just real stupid, huh? Real dumb. This is why I stay home. This is why I don't like people. This is why I don't want to deal with customers, because people are idiots. Now, I basically typed into Google retail horror stories and I found this BuzzFeed thing. Now, I'm not going to read all of these because there's 26 of them, but let's read some of them. So, we have this story, The Nasty End of Day Surprise. When I worked at Pink, we had to fold the underwear drawers every night. God. One day, can you shut up? Like, dang. I'm trying to film a stupid, crappy video. One day, we're folding them, and I mindlessly picked up someone's dirty, stained, and wet underwear that they must have stuffed back into the drawers after getting their period. Honestly, one of the grossest things that's ever happened to me. Oh, yeah. I don't understand. I don't understand. What is this? Ew. Alright, so we have this one, the touchy-feely customer. My store was closing in 5 minutes, and this middle-aged lady came up to my register. As I was ringing her up, she asked if she could touch my face. I was incredibly confused, but then she leaned over and started to rub my cheeks in a circular motion. She then started asking me odd questions, like if I still lived with my parents, what I was having for dinner, and if I wore makeup. After she paid for her stuff, she grabbed my cheeks and rubbed them again. I wanted to die. She even came back the next day, but I hid in the back until she left. No ma'am. No ma'am. What are you doing? That is gross and weird, and I... See, this is why... Oh my god. This is why someone like me could not deal with stuff like this. Because I have anger issues, okay? And I also have no patience for people. Those two things do not go well combined. So, people doing this stuff, trying to do this stuff to me, I would lose my mind. Like, genuinely, I'd probably get fired. I imagine, like, if I had to get a job, I wouldn't be surprised if I got fired in, like, the first week, because people are just wild, man. People are wild. Number 5. The mysterious stain. I was working at a clothing store, and after we closed, I was vacuuming the carpet around the underwear table. These tables have heavy floor-length cloths on them to dress them up as well as hide the table legs. As I was vacuuming, I noticed the top part of the clothes hanger sticking out. I bent down to grab it, and out comes a teal-colored shirt with a huge stain on it. I stared at it for a few seconds, trying to figure out what it was, and that's when the smell hit me. It was poop. Someone had taken one of our shirts to the dressing room, wiped with it, and then tried to get rid of the evidence. Oh my gosh. Yo, these people are just crazy. I'm not going to read that one. The violent pillow fight. While working Black Friday, a customer came up to me yelling, saying that she didn't have time to wait in line to buy her pillows. Then why are you there? Like, first of all, who all the things you buy on Black Friday and you're buying pillows, ma'am. And if you didn't have time to wait in line, why are you at the store? Especially on a Black Friday. Like, what are you doing? Are you dumb? Anyways, I tried to explain that it was Black Friday and that our lines were expected to be slightly longer than usual, but that she should be checked out within 15 minutes. Obviously, this didn't satisfy her because she started to throw all the pillows at me, saying this was ridiculous she was and she wasn't going to wait that long just to buy pillows. But you came all the way to the store just to buy pillows. Okay. Okay, sis. To top it all off, she said, "You can do your job now," and put those away, and stormed off. Now, see, if this was me in this situation, those pillows would have gotten thrown right back at her. Because who are you? This is why I would get fired. Because no, the customer's not always right, and I'm not going to pretend that you are. If you're going to come at me, I'm going to come at you. It's that simple, and you will lose. Period. So, watch yourself. Watch yourself, you old hag. Oh, look at this. Again, another poop story. People love doing this. The poop filled lesson. While working at Walmart, an older woman came up to me complaining that the bathrooms were closed. I explained to her that they were being cleaned, but the ones in the back should be open. Let me guess, this is at Walmart. She started to walk away, but then came back and complained that it was too far. I just shrugged my shoulders, thinking she'd figure out. Instead, she chose to poop her pants right there on purpose. She then complained to my manager and a few other cashiers that I made her do it, and she had to teach us a lesson. It was disgusting. And what lesson was that? That you were too lazy to walk to the other bathroom? The only person who you played was yourself. You're a grown woman and you poop yourself on purpose. Ma'am, stop it. Stop it, please. Please and thank you. Stop. Because you're dumb. Ugh. What is this? The fitting room from hell. The worst thing I've ever experienced was while working the fitting rooms during our big summer sales. The waiting line went on forever, but the customer stormed in and demanded to go first because she didn't have much time. I told her that's not allowed and to go back in line. As this happened, another customer came out of one of the rooms, and the lady who didn't want to wait pushed me and goes inside. After 45 minutes, she leaves without any of the clothes she tried on. So I go to check the room, and there was poop everywhere. On the clothes, on the mirrors, on the walls. It was like an explosion. It didn't even look human. And guess who had to clean it up? Oh, look, another freaking poop story. See, now here's the thing. Is that what she came there to do? She needed to use the bathroom, so she came in, and instead of going to the bathroom, she was just going to use the dressing room as her toilet? Or did she do that because she was mad that she wouldn't let her in? I just don't understand. I And guess who had to clean it up? Sweetie, I guess I would have gotten fired because I would not have touched any part of that whatsoever. If you think my boss is going to come up to me with a rag and some cleaning spray and be like, "Hey Tia, this customer that did all this poopy mess, here you go, clean it up," I would say, "Good night, I'm going to bed. I'm going home. I'm going home and I'm going to watch YouTube. So you clean it up." Or call someone else to clean it up, because I'm not. Okay, let me read one more. Ah. Alright, let's see. Like, I just can't. I don't know how you people do it, honestly. I could never. I could never. So let's read this one. The elbow licking incident. In college, I worked at Bath and Body Works. I'll never forget the day this mom walked in with her child. He ran all over the store and messed around with all the products. Pretty standard mom isn't paying attention right now. Time to mess things up behavior. It was nothing too crazy, but when I was ringing her up, this kid flings his entire body across the counter to behind the register where I was standing. He then proceeds to start licking my elbow. I had no idea what to do, and I knew I couldn't touch him or push him off in any way, so I just looked at the mom hoping she would do something. She just laughed and said, "Oh, he does that sometimes." Thankfully, there was lots of hand sanitizer and soap readily available, but yikes. Um, this is why I don't like kids and parents piss me off. Like, what's funny about that? Your nasty, dirty child is putting his disgusting mouth on my body, on a stranger, and that's just normal to you? Ma'am, are you dumb? Are you dumb or are you stupid? Which one do you want? Ugh. And I would have been like, I would have just gotten smart to both of them because, yeah, you can't put your hand on the kid because it's legal or whatever. But I would have fussed both of them out because that's disgusting. Anyways, the moral of the story is I am never working retail and I will never be cleaning toilets or cleaning up anybody's bodily fluids or anything that comes out of their body. I'm not cleaning it up. So you can miss me with that, that's for sure. It's not happening. So sorry about it. So, of course, yeah. I mean, I don't want to work at all, obviously. If you know me, you know that. Last night, I was in one of my moods and I tweeted this. I tweeted, I saw some tweet about, this girl basically bragging that, "Oh, I've been working since I was 15. I can't believe there are people in their 20s that don't have a job." First of all, congratulations on your child labor. Nobody cares. Second of all, in case you haven't noticed what kind of world we live in, but we are basically slaves, so I don't know what you're bragging about. but tone it down because you're probably still struggling anyways. So I wrote this, not to this girl, but I love when people are condescending towards me when I tell them I don't work. You work and you're still struggling because that's what life is. Working your butt off to make someone else a bunch of money and struggling to pay your own stuff. So STFU, leave me alone and get the F out of my face. That's what I said on my own Twitter. Because people love doing that stuff to me, being all like, I consider it condescending. Maybe they don't, but I do. Like almost a year ago. Well, back in like October, I went to the hospital because I was having pains. So the doctor, when I was telling him what was wrong, whatever, he asked me like what I did for work because I guess he wanted to make sure that I, didn't have some type of work injury or something. So I was like, I don't do anything. ah! So I was like, I don't do anything. And he was like, you're 20, I think I was 23, right? I just turned 24, right? Right? I think I'm 24 now. Yes. He was like, you're 23 with no job? And I'm just like, now this was someone, you know, that wasn't a stranger in my family. I probably would have gotten smart with them. But I don't do confrontation with strangers in person. So I was just like, yeah, I am. I'm like, I do stuff around the house to help my mom, whatever, and my granny, because she was here at the time. And that was that. So I felt they were trying to be condescending. I had someone else from someplace who has basically watched me grow up, and they came up to me and basically asked me, did I have a job yet? Why is that any of your business? I don't know, but okay. So I said no, and they're like, so you don't work, you still live at home, you don't pay rent, blah blah blah, listen, all this stuff. And I'm just like, and that affects you how? Like, why are you worried about what I do or don't do? It does not affect you whatsoever. Okay, worry about your own household, worry about your own kids, and leave me alone. And guess what? If I did have a job, I still won't be paying rent, because unless it's my own. Because I did not ask to be here. I did not sign up for this bullcrap. So stay in your lane and worry about yourself. Can you manage that for once? Next. So yeah, I am 24 with no job. And guess what? I don't freaking care, because guess what? You people are sitting here working all day and night, and for what? To still struggle? Which you probably are, because welcome to life and welcome to America. You bragging that you've been working since you were 12 years old is not anything to me. You, you, um, forgot what I was gonna freaking say. You, having 2 or 3 jobs seems like a nightmare. How does that even work? Do you sleep? Do you eat? Like, you have to work 3 jobs to live comfortably in a nice place? That sounds like hell. Okay. So you can brag all you want about working, all however much you work. I don't care. I really don't. So, me not working is not affecting you whatsoever. It's not affecting society whatsoever. Are you going to tell me that me not bagging groceries or sweeping the floor is affecting our society? There's someone else already doing it. What are you talking about? Anyways, I don't care. I'm done. I will find a job to work from home because I hate people and I hate leaving my house. So, get over it. Suck an egg. If it bothers you that I don't work even though I'm a stranger to you, I really don't care. Have a nice day. Have fun at work. Have fun at your boring job working for somebody else and making someone else a bunch of money. Good night.